What's up, family? $2,000 monthly stimulus checks, they have been approved. But that's not the only checks that are approved. Over the last few months, we have seen multiple cities and multiple states offering their own version of a monthly stimulus payment. Not sure if this is a new trend or not, but as so many Americans are struggling to just pay their bills in selective states, local governments are trying to lessen the burden for them. Starting off, as I stated earlier, I don't know if offering these monthly stimulus payments is a new trend or are we going to continue to see things like this. But basically, guys, every United States city is testing free money programs. And what we are talking about, guys, is what they are referring to as guaranteed income programs. And these have been launched usually right after the pandemic actually started back in March of 2020, which pretty much we saw launch in multiple cities, dozens of cities across the United States. But is this the start of a true universal basic income? Well, guys, as promised, universal basic income, which is also known as UBI, remains an attractive concept to many, even as the U.S. economy continues to fluctuate. COVID-19 public health declarations are lifted and the threat of a national recession goes through the news cycles. Cities across countries continue announcing new free cash programs for its residents, and early adopters have concluded and published the results of multi-year of these pilot programs. Now, UBI is actually an old concept bolstered by numerous historic examples showing the practices of positive economic efforts. The idea is very simple, guys. Long-term cash payments provide a basic safety net for everyone, specifically low-income households, and payments come with absolutely no conditions attached as often as once per month. And in the 21st century, guys, the more local programs we launch, the more it seems to work. Universal basic income payments, like I stated, has been in big cities that have jumped into the program to just give away free money, guys. Free money. I mean, we even saw things like $2,000 being offered in the United Kingdom as what they're calling a proposed pilot income program. And yes, guys, it doesn't stop there. We have seen it in multiple cities, multiple states, multiple countries, and it just doesn't stop. We've even seen where they have offered some monthly payments to undocumented immigrants in the state of Texas. Wouldn't you have thought that, right? Considering Governor Greg Abbott, that was kind of shocking right there, guys. But anyways, it says that some undocumented immigrants in Texas could see monthly checks of $500 for a year and a half as part of a new county program aimed at assisting families living in poverty. And like I said, guys, this just not only affects undocumented individuals, but also Americans, low-income families, low-income households, as well as low-income individuals. And some even programs have been supporting homeless people, guys. Yes, you guessed it. They have been providing monthly payments as a test pilot program to homeless individuals. But anyways, guys, as you can see right here, it says that the universal basic income in which United States cities have these monthly payments going on right now. It says that the welfare proposal would give Americans receive a set amount of money regardless of being in or out of work. And yes, guys, we can go through this particular list right here, but it talks about the areas that have been trialing these universal basic income programs, and I want to share that with you today. Yes, we have seen it in Birmingham, Alabama, Phoenix, Arizona, Compton, California, Los Angeles, California, Long Beach and Mountain View, California, Oakland, California, Santa Clara, San Diego, National City, San Francisco, Sonoma County, and Stockton, California. And as you can see, obviously California being the largest state, they have multiple cities that is giving out or testing these particular pilot universal basic programs. We also have Denver, Colorado, Gainesville, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago, Illinois. The list goes on and on, guys, as you can see right here as I am scrolling through this entire list. If you do live in one of these particular local cities, you definitely want to be mindful and check with your local authorities to find out whether or not they have some type of pilot program that you may be able to qualify. But like I said, guys, earlier in the video, that this is mostly for low-income families, low-income individuals. individuals that make under a certain income threshold. But again, it depends on what particular city, what particular state that you actually live in. But guys, that is not exactly what we need to talk about today. We need to talk about what is going to happen when these particular pilot programs comes to an end. And yes, guys, that is exactly what we have right here. This particular article talks about some guaranteed income programs are now ending. Yes, guys, even as they continue to gain popularity nationwide, some people have already been in the program 12 to 15 to 18 months, and now those particular programs are coming to an end. It says right here that in the wake of the economic crisis driven by COVID-19 pandemic, cities explored universal basic income program to help those affected financially. And yes, guys, these have actually been working. The data shows us that these particular income pilot programs, as these test pilots, have actually been working for the favor of those individuals, helping families across the country, helping them out during these economic times. So we definitely know the power of these particular programs, but is this sustainable? That is the main question at hand, guys. Guaranteed income was a lifesaver for one single Atlanta mother, in which she said that, look, every day was a struggle for her, said the young woman who earns about $18,000 per year working at a department store. She said, look, I have 2 kids. I work as much as I can, and it still wasn't enough. The Impact program provides $500 per month to qualified residents who are at least 18 years old and have an income that is up to 200% of the federal poverty line, which was $13,590 back in 2022. The young mother started getting payments last March and used the money for necessities like groceries, clothing, and transportation. She's even saved a little bit of money, she said in the particular article. But anyways, guys, she said this has meant everything to us this past year, but she and hundreds of poor Black families are about to lose that small safety net from the Universal Basic Income Program. That is because her 12 to 15 months has now come to an end. And like I said, guys, several guaranteed income pilot programs, including ones in Chicago and Atlanta, are scheduled to end sometime later this year, despite the encouraging data that shows how important they have been. The mom in Atlanta is scheduled to receive her last payment in March. She has not heard anything about this city extending the program so far, and Atlanta officials did not return phone calls about the future of the pilot Universal Basic Income Program. But anyways, guys, that begs the question, what do you think about this? Do you think that we should start seeing even more cities, states offering and participating in these particular pilot Universal Basic programs? I do want to get your thoughts on this, because this is a huge subject that is coming very close, because some individuals are about to lose that extra money that they're receiving every single month. Yes, we all know that it was temporary. That's how it was stated in the beginning. And now some of those checks are coming to an end. And what are these individuals going to do about it? They are not going to have the money that they have been using to buy food, groceries, clothes, transportation. So what are those individuals supposed to do now? Especially if they didn't fix their situation, like this particular Atlanta mother that was only making $18,000 per year. She is no longer going to be receiving these extra $500 monthly payments. So now she is only going to be able to rely on the $18,000 that she was making prior to participating in this particular pilot program. What do you think is going to happen to her, guys? Do you think that she will survive? Hopefully she did something during that time period to increase her income, because if not, it is going to be very stressful, very troublesome for her and her 2 children. But anyways, guys, like I said, I solicit your thoughts on this down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, guys, whether or not you believe that these programs should continue on and they should offer it to multiple cities and states. Do you think that the federal government needs to offer something like this as well? So far, the federal government has been silenced. They haven't offered any type of federal stimulus check as of yet. And it doesn't look like we're going to see anything anytime soon, considering the presidential election is not going to necessarily get kicked off until sometime next year, in which we're going to be seeing all type of governors that are running for the next president. They're going to be offering something to the American people. But right now, guys, what do we need to do? What are these individuals that are on these programs that are about to expire going to do? And whether or not you believe that these type of programs should continue on. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. But anyways, that's all I have for you today. And I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, that's all we have for you today, but feel free to check out some of the items down below in the description. There are a couple of opportunities for you to earn some free money, such as signing up with WeBull, where they are giving away 12 free stocks after you sign up and deposit at least 1 penny. The good thing about this is that once you deposit that money, they're going to give you these 12 free stocks, and you can actually cash them in, which could be worth up to $3,000. A great way for you to withdraw that money back into your bank account just to get a little bit of free money, if you will. It's sort of like doing a lottery scratch-off ticket. But anyways, that is just one of the options down below, but be sure to check out all of those at the end of this video. But anyways, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, please go ahead, subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.